Aloha, bro. Let's make sure we're in tune here. Here's the high G, C, E, and then A. All right, I'm gonna do some spiders with you. You want to follow along? We're gonna do it 4 times. The last time of the 4 times, the 4th time, we're gonna do 4 quarter notes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. G sharp A sharp B, C sharp D, D sharp E, F sharp G, G sharp, A sharp, what is that? A sharp, B sharp, C sharp. Now here's our quarters. The one thing we have been discussing that I want you to see, which is pretty awesome that you got as well, your B diminished and your G dominant 7, G7, same chord. So when you use it, C, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C. It was nothing more than my G major 7, G dominant 7, or G7 is my B diminished. So if I move up to a different key, that was the key of C. So C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, it's my 5th, A minor, G7, I don't call it G7, I call it a B diminished, and it resolves to C. Well, how about this? We know how to play a couple different chords. You've kind of been challenged at being able to do a couple chords that are harder for your fingers. I know you got your shot, but today you exhibited to me that you're able to play an F sharp minor, which is the exact same thing as that diminished chord that we played. So it's looking pretty good that we're going to be able to get through this. Let's play a G major. So what are our notes in a G major? Well, first, how many sharps does a G major have? It has 1. It has the F sharp. That 7th F sharp is the T do from F sharp diminished G. So it's the half step of, yeah, I was singing the wrong note. Nice. So G major, it's a natural. A minor, it's a natural. B minor, also natural. C major, natural. Now here's my 5th, because I'm in G, A, B, C, D major. If I take a D major and I've got the A note, a D note, and the F sharp, and I drop this D down to a D flat, I would have A, D flat, and F sharp, which gives me a D major 7. Now here's where our whole vocabulary and note composition and music theory comes along. That chord I just played, that F sharp minor, is also a D major 7. They're enharmonic, which means when I play one, it has the same tones as the other. Here's the caveat. You'll never have a song which has an F sharp minor and written a D major 7 because they are the same note. It would be like me saying things twice to you in a sentence. It just doesn't happen. Brah. So, now that we know D is the 5th, and we drop that D past the D flat to a C, we get a D7. That D7 has that open C in it, which means when I play a D7 as my F sharp diminished, it works in tandem. G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, or a D7, and it resolves to G. This happens in every chord. So that was G. What's up? 5 notes. Circle 5ths. It's a D. C, D, E, F, G. G has 1 sharp. That's F sharp. It's the 7th. G, A, B, C, D. D has 2 sharps. One is the 7th. One is the 3rd. One's an F sharp and one's a C sharp. So when we play D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, those notes we're doing that C sharp. You can either play that C sharp diminished like you're playing the B diminished, and just scoot it up by barring and teeter-tottering. So this is a C sharp diminished, but that's a lot of fingers on the fretboard. What's the fifth in the key of D? D, E, F sharp, G, A. So playing A major, playing A major 7, now playing A7, and that A7 is your C sharp diminished. Watch it in context. D major, E minor, F sharp minor, G major, A major, B minor, C sharp diminished, which is also an A7, and it resolves to D. It's amazing. So I'm not going to pop quiz you, but I would like for you to know what every one of these 7s are so you can actually have that lead in. Like, let's say we're going to our E. Being able to know that an F sharp diminished, E, da, da, da. Our resolution key is amazing because when we're playing our progressions of, let's say, in the key of C, 1, 4, 6, 5. 1, 4, 6, 5. We can transpose and move to a different key knowing 1, 4, 6, 5. Well, in the key of D, 1. Well, what's the fourth in the key of D? D, E, F sharp, G. 1, 4, 6, 5. So in every key, we could transpose or we could substitute. So let's say in the key of C, we had C major, A minor, F major, G major. My only minor, I know that there's 2 other minors in the key of C. If I'm playing that A minor, I could also use a D minor or an E minor whenever I want. In tandem or in lieu of. Watch. C, A minor. I'm going to switch that one. F major to G. This time I'm going to do the same thing for A minor, F. Now this next time I'm going to go to D minor. It still works. Now I'm going to do both. Now I'm going to do all 3. E minor, D minor, E minor, D minor, A, F. So you can put all of them in, none of them. You can even leave none of them. Didn't even play it, but it's implied. All right, it was really good seeing you this week. We're going to work on this more for next week, but let me just throw you a couple patterns that you could play by yourself. If we're in the key of C, here is a 1, 5, 6, 4 progression. C, G, A minor, F. Beatles has a song, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary clings to me, singing words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. I'll put that one also in there. Maybe you want to play it through. Anyway, we can work on that next week. It was really good seeing you, and I'll see you again next week, brother.